Hey guys, it's Jaclyn, and today I wanted to share with you my top 5 favorite bronzers. Now you guys know bronzers might just be one of my favorite makeup products ever, so I'm very picky when it comes to bronzers, and it took me a while to come up with this list, but I'm very happy with it, and these are definitely my ultimate favorite, best of the best bronzers, so let's hop into it. The first bronzer I have here, I feel like I've talked about way too much over the past month, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow Duo. But the bronzer in here is to die for. I also featured this highlighter in my favorite highlighters video. This duo is just overall a fantastic product. But the bronzer is just so foolproof. It's what I've been reaching for over the past couple of months. It is a bit lighter in shade, so it's a bit lighter than the typical color of a bronzer that I go for. But I don't mind it. It's just so easy to apply. It never is streaky. The formula is gorgeous. And there also is like a hint of like a glow in there. There's no shimmer in this bronzer, but it definitely does have like a glowing kind of finish, so it's not going to be too matte. I also really love the color of this. It's not too orange and it's not too gray. It's the perfect kind of sun-kissed color. So I could just go on about this for ages. This is like one of the best bronzers I have ever tried, and I think it's amazing if you have a lighter skin tone. If you are a bit more on the medium to dark side, this might not be enough for you, but I find this is perfect for my skin color. Okay, now moving on to a bronzer that I just kind of discovered this year, but I have absolutely fallen in love with it. This is the Essence Sun Club Shimmering Bronzing Powder. This is the lighter shade. It's in 30 Sunloved, but they do a darker color as well that I really like. I'm just distracted by the fact that I just said doo-doo. I have no maturity apparently, but they do a darker color as well, and it's also very nice. I've just been reaching for the lighter shade most recently in the last couple of months. But the thing that is so incredible about this is the fragrance. It smells like sunscreen and coconuts and just summer in a product. It smells absolutely lovely, and it's just like the most refreshing fragrance when I'm doing my makeup. On top of that, I really do like the color. In terms of the color, it is probably most comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury one. It does have that hint of like a shimmer inside, like a bit of a glow, but no harsh sparkles inside, which I really like. It is actually slightly lighter than the Charlotte Tilbury product. And a bit more on like the golden side, I would say. But if you are looking for an affordable bronzer, you cannot go wrong with this product. I love Essence products. They're my favorite drugstore brand, and this product is just one of their best. Okay, this next product I have a very long history with, and also I have some sentimental like attachment to this because this was one of the first makeup products, the first high-end or higher-end makeup products that I bought at Sephora. When I first started getting into makeup, I like saved up my money to buy this because I heard everyone talking about it, and I was just so excited to get my hands on it. And this is the ever so famous Nars Laguna bronzer. Now this is just one of those like bronzers that you can't go wrong with. In terms of color, it is a bit darker than the other two that I shared. I find this color to be a bit more universal. Whether you're a bit darker, a bit lighter, you can kind of get away with using this on any skin tone. They do have a darker shade of the bronzer. It's called Casino. Very similar formula to this, just a bit darker, so if you are deeper, that might be an option. But Nars products are absolutely incredible. The formula is so buttery, very blendable. This one is, like I said, a bit darker, but it also is a bit more pigmented than the other two that I mentioned. So you do want to use maybe a bit of a lighter hand if you're just getting into bronzers and you don't want to like look crazy bronzed, because you definitely can overdo it on the bronzer. I just want to let you know that is one thing that I used to do, or that I wasn't aware of when I started to wear makeup. I thought, hey, I want to look tanner, I'll just cover my face in bronzer. No, that is not what you want to do. It just looks like you've covered your face in bronzer. But if you do use this correctly and with a light hand and blend it, it just gives you the most beautiful sun-kissed glow. This does have a bit more of like a sparkle to it than the other ones. It also has that really amazing gold kind of infused color in there. Did that make sense? I think I'm getting a little too excited. Anyways, this is a fantastic bronzer. A little goes a long way, and as you can see, I've hit pan on this product, but I've had this product for about 3 years now, and I still haven't completely gone through it, and I love me my bronzer. So this is definitely worth looking into if you want a long-lasting bronzer that can kind of take you in summer and in winter as well, because if you're a bit paler, you can still get away with using this with a lighter hand. If you get more tan, it still has that deep richness to it, which is absolutely lovely. Also, side note, Nars packaging is just one of those things that just gets me. It's so sleek and beautiful, and oh, I will just always love this product. Even if the formula changes and this becomes like a really bad product, I will just always love Nars Laguna bronzer. So good. Okay, so those first 3 bronzers that I showed you, those are more on like the neutral kind of side of things. They're not necessarily too cool, they're not necessarily too warm. They're kind of like a very easy to use product and color. These next bronzers that I'm going to show you are a bit more on the warm side. So they pull a bit more orange and a bit more red, which I know can be a little scary at first. You're like, I don't want to look like an orange little cheese puff. But don't worry, they aren't necessarily like a bad color, they just are more of a warm color, which can give you more of that sun-kissed look if used correctly. The next bronzer that I have here is the Marc Jacobs bronzer, and this is in the shade 102 Tantric, and I believe that this is the only shade of bronzer that they do. So one thing that is worth mentioning is that the packaging is annoyingly large. Like, do you see this compared to my face? Like, if you think the Nars packaging is big, like look at the size difference. Which packaging doesn't necessarily make or break a product, but it's just kind of annoying to travel with, which is the only downside of this. And also I have heard people complain that like this breaks off and that it's very flimsy, so you may want to like not travel with this product, but other than that, it is very nice. And you do get a lot of products, so it kind of makes up for the excessively large packaging. I guess it's all kind of worth it. But what is really nice about this product is that it's a completely matte bronzer. So there's no glow to it, there's no shimmer, there's no sparkle. It's just gonna add the warmth to your face. It almost goes without saying, but the formula of this product is super, super buttery, not chalky at all. And a little goes a long way actually. What's really nice about this product is that if you're having more of like a natural makeup day, or you don't want it to look like you're wearing too much makeup, this is really just gonna kind of warm up the skin without looking like you have bronzer on, or kind of shimmery or draw attention to the fact that your skin is so glowy and sun-kissed. It just kind of naturally adds a bit of dimension and warmth to your skin, which is really nice. Now the last bronzer that I have here that's a bronzer for the face is the Chanel Soleil Tan De Chanel, or the Bronze Universal Soleil de Tan. It's got a million different names, but you know the one, the Chanel cream bronzer. Now this has a huge, huge following. Everyone and their mother talks about this product. It's just like one of those famous makeup products, and it definitely lives up to the hype. I absolutely adore this product. I'm a little biased though because I love cream products. I love cream blushes, cream eyeshadows, so you can never do me wrong with a cream bronzer. I just think this one is fantastic. Like I said though, this is more on the warm side, so if you do use a heavy hand or just apply it like too much all over the face, it can pull a bit orange and a little crazy looking. But if you use a light hand and apply this correctly, you get the most beautiful, natural, glowing beach goddess skin ever. So I normally apply this with like a duo fiber kind of stipple brush. I have one from Sigma that I use all the time with this, and it works perfectly. But the formula of this product is just so creamy and dreamy and beautiful. There's no shimmer in this product at all, which is nice. There's no sheen, there's no glow. It's a completely like matte color, but it does have a dewy finish. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't set to a matte, like it doesn't set to a powder on your skin. It stays nice and creamy and dewy. So if I'm having a day like in the middle of summer where I want my skin to look super fresh and almost like I'm wearing no makeup, just like a gorgeous beach goddessy kind of look, I guess. This is normally what I go for. And again, you get a ton of product in this, so I can't really see me going through it anytime soon. But yeah, this is just such a fantastic product, and if you love a very dewy, natural, bronzy look, I would highly recommend this product. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, now I do have one more product that I want to share with you guys because I feel like it kind of falls into the bronzer category, but it's not like your traditional face bronzer like the ones that I've showed you so far. But this is the Supermodel Body by Charlotte Tilbury. Now basically, what can I compare this to? Okay, take yourself back to when you were 8, 9, 10 years old, playing with cheap kid makeup. At least that's what I was doing. And I remember I had this one body lotion, I think it was from like Claire's, and it smelled like sickly sweet bubblegummy medicine. It was a really bizarre, sickly sweet kid fragrance. And basically it was like this body kind of oil slash lotion that had chunks of glitter inside. Like not even just like sparkles, like giant chunks of glitter. And I used to use that all the time and wear it and think that I was a beautiful supermodel. I thought it was the most amazing product ever. So basically that's what this is, but this is like the mature adult version of it. There's no chunky, scary glitter inside. It's just like this glowing, bronzing lotion that makes your skin look so much more like toned and even and absolutely incredible. Basically, if you ever have seen like a supermodel on like the red carpet and like they're photographed, you know, like when their legs look so glossy and shiny and toned and beautiful, it's probably because they naturally are, because they're a supermodel and they probably just ooze gorgeous glowing skin. But basically, if you want to recreate that look, that's what this product is going to do for you. There's like a little roller ball on the end here, so you basically squeeze like the tube, a little bit of product comes out on the ball, and then you just kind of like roll it over your skin. So this can be used on like your arms, like your stomach, on your legs, anything at all. But I love using this, especially if I'm going to be like photographed. I actually put this all over my body before the MMVA's red carpet, and it just makes your skin look so much more even, and it just kind of gives it that finishing touch and that glow that looks so healthy. So yeah, I definitely wanted to include this product in this video because I think it's absolutely incredible, and it's just kind of like the icing on the cake. When you're like all done up, just throw this on your legs and it just kind of takes it to the next level. Okay, so those were all of the bronzers and bronzing products that I wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know if any of your favorites didn't make my list, and let me know what your favorite bronzers are because I would love to know. I'm always looking for new bronzers, even though I love all the ones I have. Bronzers are just so fun to me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want me to do next, whether it be like my favorite lipsticks or my favorite powders or whatever. Let me know in the comments down below because I would love to hear your feedback. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!